Hi everyone, Namaste, good evening and welcome to the 10 weeks of Yuktahar project. It is a 10-week project as most of you would know, and we are completing the 8th week today. So people who had technically started the 10-week diet of Yuktahar with me, they must be ending the phase 2 today. So phase 1 and phase 2 is technically over for those people who started doing these phases with me, along with me. So before we step on to phase 3 from tomorrow onwards, I wanted to cover this topic about how you can lose belly fat, because this is a question that keeps coming up in my DMs, in my emails. A lot of people keep asking me, and people who have been following me, who have read my book and who have been following me for a while would know that I have always emphasized कि कोई भी फैट जो होता है हम एक स्पॉट पे, एक एरिया पे हम फोकस नहीं कर सकते कि मुझे ये आर्म्स का वेट घटाना है, मुझे मेरे बट से घटाना है. दिस इज नॉट हाउ इट वर्क्स. वॉट वर्क्स इज द गुड लाइफ स्टाइल, सर्टन हर्ब सप्लीमेंट्स, जो कि जिन लोगों ने भी मेरी किताब पढ़ी है, दे वुड नो व्हाट आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट. But eventually, overall, in a bigger picture, what is needed is a good healthy lifestyle, and you cannot really target any one specific spot or area. So somebody is asking me कौन सा book. So Sumesh, this is the book that I'm talking about. The book का नाम है युक्ताहार. It is available in Amazon, Flipkart, most of the bookstores in India. Okay, so as I said, there is no spot reduction as such, which I encourage. लेकिन जब बेली फैट की बात आती है, then belly fat is slightly different. To an extent, yes, you cannot just focus on your belly and think that I'm going to lose fat only from my belly. To an extent, yes, but belly fat has its very different causes, and because the causes are different, we can to an extent focus on it, because जब हमें किसी चीज की वजह पता हो तो हमें उसका रेमेडी भी पता हो जाता है. Until and unless we know that उसका कारण क्या है, it's difficult, but because we know why this belly fat is there, we can target it by treating those problems, treating those concerns. So that is why the first thing that we need to know is what is the cause of belly fat. Usually people who want to get rid of their belly fat, mostly women, क्या करते हैं, दे डू अ लॉट ऑफ क्रंचेस. तो उनको जैसे जिम में अगर जाते हैं तो दे आर टोल्ड कि डू लॉट ऑफ क्रंचेस, 50-100 क्रंचेस, या फिर nowadays more than crunches, Pilates is in fashion. So everybody is doing Pilates and everybody is talking about core strength, and core strength होने से belly fat कम हो जाएगा. So let me first clear this myth कि core strength, when we say, of course it's a very important thing and we should work on our core strength, but जब हम core strength की बात कर रहे हैं, हम muscles की बात कर रहे हैं. कौन से muscles? Abdominal muscles की बात कर रहे हैं. हमारे जो एब एरिया है, जैसे हमारे लेग्स में क्वाड्रिसेप्स है, हैमस्ट्रिंग्स है, ये हमारे लेग मसल्स के नाम हैं. उसी तरह हमारे एब्स में, हमारे एब्डोमिनल कैविटी में भी मसल्स हैं. rectus abdominis, many different, there are some which are major, some which are minor. So we have many muscles in our abdominal cavity, and every time you are crunching or you're working on your core strength, either by using Pilates or anything, you're working on your muscles. Working on your muscles is not going to help you get rid of your belly fat. Fat is a different entity, muscles is a different entity. आप अपने muscles पे काम कर रहे हैं, उसको toned कर रहे हैं, उसको tight कर रहे हैं, which is a great thing. I'm not saying don't do that. But to think कि by doing 50 or 100 crunches, I'm going to lose belly fat, that's a misconception, right? So पहले तो ये चीज को एकदम clear कर लीजिए. The second thing is that, as I said, we need to understand why I say that belly fat is different from any other problem area, and we need to know the cause. So the first and the primary cause of belly fat is low grade inflammation. Low grade inflammation क्या होता है? सो लो ग्रेड इन्फ्लेमेशन इन अ वेरी कॉमन लैंग्वेज में अगर मैं बोलूँ कि अगर आपको कॉन्स्टेंटली पेन रहता है बॉडी में, इधर पेन है, उधर पेन है, चल रहे हैं तो पाँव में पेन है, if you're constantly feeling pain on a daily basis, अगर आपको जनरल टायर्ड, फैटीग और एग्जॉशन लगते रहता है ऑन अ डेली बेसिस, देन दीज आर साइंस ऑफ लो ग्रेड इन्फ्लेमेशन, राइट. उसी तरह एक और साइन ऑफ लो ग्रेड इन्फ्लेमेशन है बेली फैट, विच मीन्स कि आप हर कुछ करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, आप एक्सरसाइज कर रहे हैं, आपके हिसाब से आपका डाइट भी अच्छा है, बट यू आर नॉट एबल टू लूज फैट ऑन योर बेली. And overall other places are still fine, but the belly fat is like one of the most prominent areas where you seem to be storing fat. Then that's a sign of low grade inflammation. Now why do we say low grade inflammation? Low grade inflammation का सिर्फ ये मतलब है कि ये chronic है. chronic का मतलब होता है जो बहुत टाइम से चलता आ रहा है और जिसका नेचर लो ग्रेड है. सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल व्हेन यू हैव कोविड, आपको जब भी कोविड हुआ है एंड उस समय अगर आप अपना ब्लड टेस्ट करवाएंगे, देयर इज वन पैरामीटर इन द ब्लड विच वी कॉल एज CRP, सी रिएक्टिव प्रोटीन, दैट विल कम एज हाई. Why? Because CRP, C reactive protein, that's a marker of inflammation in our blood. अगर CRP हाई है तो वो हमें बताता है कि हमारे बॉडी में इन्फ्लेमेशन है, राइट. नाउ ये इन्फ्लेमेशन जो है ये क्रॉनिक नहीं है, ये मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम लो ग्रेड भी नहीं है. क्रॉनिक इसलिए नहीं है क्योंकि जब आप बीमार होते हैं, जब आपको फीवर होता है, एक सिंपल सी बात है, आपका हाथ कट गया तो आपका एरिया स्वेल हो जाएगा, रेडनेस आ जाएगी. वो स्वेलिंग जो होता है बिकॉज यहाँ पे एक एक्यूट इन्फ्लेमेशन हुआ है. ये एक्यूट इन्फ्लेमेशन खराब नहीं है, ये आपको प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए है. तो जब आपके फीवर के वक्त आपका इन्फ्लेम्ड हो जाता है बॉडी, आपका CRP हाई हो जाता है, दीज आर ऑल थिंग्स विच आर बेसिकली देयर टू प्रोटेक्ट यू. सो दिस इज नॉट क्रॉनिक. क्रॉनिक लो ग्रेड इन्फ्लेमेशन most of the time may not be noticed in your blood work, क्योंकि जैसा मैंने कहा लो ग्रेड नेचर है, तो इट मे नॉट बी नोटिस्ड इन योर ब्लड वर्क. ब्लड वर्क में बहुत सारे पैरामीटर्स होते हैं, मार्कर्स होते हैं इन्फ्लेमेशन के. CRP is just one of them, but CRP is one of the most major one. Then we have ESR, we have many other things. But when we talk about low grade chronic inflammation, तो इसका सिर्फ ये मतलब है कि ये आपके ब्लड सैंपल में डिटेक्ट नहीं होगा, बट यू सी इट सब क्लिनिकली. सब क्लिनिकली का मतलब है जैसा मैंने सिम्टम्स बताया, आपको कॉन्स्टेंटली टायर्डनेस है, फटीग है, आप सोचते हैं कि सब कुछ नॉर्मल है, विटामिन डेफिशिएंसी नहीं है, मैंने ब्लड वर्क करा लिया है, पर फिर भी एक थकान रहती है, एक जनरल सेंस ऑफ वेल बीइंग नहीं है, राइट. बेली फैट जैसे मैंने कहा एक ऐसा बेली फैट जो घट ही नहीं रहा है इन स्पाइट ऑफ डूइंग एवरीथिंग. सो दीज आर ऑल साइंस ऑफ लो ग्रेड इन्फ्लेमेशन विच इज क्रॉनिक, विच इज नॉट एक्यूट. जो कि हम देखते हैं एक्यूट हम तब देखते हैं व्हेन वी आर सिक और वी गेट सम इंजरी. सो दोज एक्यूट केसेस आर डिफरेंट, बट हियर वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट क्रॉनिक इन्फ्लेमेशन. Now once we understand this, that belly fat is chronic inflammation, देन जाहिर सी बात है कि बेली फैट घटाने के लिए क्रंचेस और पिलाटेस इज नॉट इनफ, right? If you're just thinking that I'm going to reduce my calories, I'm just going to have fruits for dinner, I'm just going to have salads for dinner, or I'm just going to go very heavy and very rigorous on my exercise, it's just going to burn my belly fat, वो obviously नहीं होगा. Because unreasonable exercise, I have done a lot of videos on exercise. In fact, I think my last to live was about exercise. तो जब हम एक्सरसाइज को भी गलत तरीके से अप्रोच करते हैं, वो भी एक इन्फ्लेमेशन पैदा करता है. So that's the side effect of doing wrong kinds of exercise. So therefore, none of these things work when it comes to reducing inflammation. The good thing is that we have a lot of things that can help reduce inflammation. You can take anti-inflammatory foods, you can take anti-inflammatory diet, and honestly it is just not about diet. You need to live an anti-inflammatory lifestyle. अब ये anti-inflammatory diet और lifestyle क्या है? Actually it's there in my book. जिन्होंने भी 10 week of diet किया है, just don't go by what I am saying. If you go to the guide section of my Instagram page and you see the readers talk, like we have I think a guide which is titled as clients feedback or something like that. So if you go and you hear people talk, these are videos of real readers, and they'll tell you that, you know, somebody who has been diabetic, somebody who has got menopause, somebody who has been exercising for the last 7 years, all of them unable to lose belly fat, but within 2 to 3 weeks of following this diet, the belly fat is just magically disappeared. Now this magic is not really magic, it's simply because this book emphasizes on removing inflammation. The phase 1 itself says that the aim of phase 1 is to remove inflammation. So anything that helps you reduce your inflammation in the body is going to help you lose belly fat as well. Right? So सब कुछ book में already है, but then why are we doing this live today? Because a lot of times people just want to know like 4 to 5 main things that you can do if you're not able to do the phase 1, phase 2 completely, but फिर भी ऐसी क्या 4-5 चीजें हैं जो हम कर सकते हैं जिससे हमारा belly fat कम हो जाए. So that's it, precisely what I'm going to talk about today. I'll talk about 5 things that you can do to reduce your belly fat if you feel that you do not want to plunge into the 10-week diet which is there in the book, and you just want some, you know, some ready 5 things which you can at once, you know, implement. So the first thing that I want to talk about is Kapalbhati. Okay, now Kapalbhati, in fact I haven't spoken at length about Kapalbhati in my book, तो even जो लोग युक्ताहार की book follow कर रहे हैं उनके लिए भी ये नया चीज होगा. So Kapalbhati is something which is very, very amazing, and I don't want to go you know, explaining what Kapalbhati is at length, because that itself is like, you know, a 2-hour lecture on that, and I don't want to get into the details. But thanks to COVID-19, I do believe that a lot of people have, you know, started considering Kapalbhati, and most of us do know what Kapalbhati is. Right? Now Kapalbhati के कुछ myths हैं और कुछ important points. I'll only cover that today. So firstly, Kapalbhati is not a pranayam like most of us believe कि pranayam है. No, technically Kapalbhati is a kriya. क्रिया क्या होता है? योगिक क्रिया. जैसे जिन लोगों ने मेरी किताब पढ़ी है और फॉलो कर रहे हैं वो जानते हैं कुंजर क्रिया. तो कुंजर क्रिया क्या है? It's a cleansing process. So any kriya in the yogic textbooks is a cleansing process. जो कि बॉडी को डिटॉक्सिफाई करने के लिए किया जाता है, क्लीन करने के लिए किया जाता है. Kapalbhati is technically a kriya, not a pranayam, which means that it helps you detoxify. So there itself you have your answer कि Kapalbhati helps you get rid of your inflammatory molecules. And one more important thing that you need to understand is that inflammation is something that has come very recently out there in the commercial, you know, mainstream public, that people have started knowing what inflammation is. But even if you take any article or, you know, maybe any public platform article or anything, ये तो 20 साल पहले भी हमें पता था कि एब्डोमिनल फैट जो होता है वो आपके हिप के फैट से ज्यादा डेंजरस है. When I say dangerous, what I mean is simply this, that your fat which is there in your abs, which in your belly area, that can predispose you to many more diseases in future if you don't get rid of that, compared to fat in any other part of your body, right? So this is something that we knew always, like for the last 20-25 years. More recently we have started knowing about inflammation, and about inflammation also this is proven by research that because the belly fat is inflammatory in nature, because of the presence of lot of inflammatory molecules, अगर आप वो अभी right now that may be localized, because I'm saying it's low grade. Localized मतलब it's only confined to your belly. बट अगर आप इसको नज़रअंदाज करेंगे, अगर आप इसके तरफ कुछ भी एक्शन नहीं लेंगे, तो ये धीरे धीरे आपको किसी भी तरह का दूसरा डिजीज देने की कैपेसिटी रखता है, एंड देन इट विल बिकम सिस्टमिक. सिस्टमिक मतलब इट कैन बी एनीवेयर इन योर बॉडी, बिकॉज द इन्फ्लेमेटरी मॉलिक्यूल्स थ्रू द ब्लड दे कैन ट्रैवल, राइट? सो दे कैन ट्रैवल फ्रॉम योर ब्रेन टू योर feet, anywhere they can travel. Therefore, inflammation, once it's there, you know, once we understand that this is belly fat, inflammatory in nature, it is something that we should be very careful about, not only just because we want to look like this beautiful person who has this flat abs. If you have that aspiration, it's okay. But more than aesthetics, I believe for health reasons, we should really consider getting rid of the belly fat. So Kapalbhati, as I said, it's a detoxifying process, and क्योंकि ये detoxifying process है, cleansing process है, other than working on your lungs, of course it cleanses your lungs, it cleanses your nasal passages, आपके lungs के सारे जो bronchial tubes है सबको cleanse करता है, इसलिए इसको क्रिया बोलते हैं. इसलिए yes, during COVID-19 it did become like pretty popular and for all the good reasons, but otherwise also it works on losing the belly fat. It will help you get rid of those inflammatory molecules which are there in your belly. Kapalbhati जब किया जाता है तो उसका जो टेक्निक है, I'll just brief you on the technique, though if you really are new to Kapalbhati, I will say that you should check YouTube videos of traditional schools, see the technique, or better have a teacher at home or go to a class and learn the technique. But the technique is basically that आपका जो exhalation है वो active है, so you exhale actively, forcefully, with lot of force, but the inhalation is passive. तो inhale हम ऐसे करते हैं जो कि वो अपने आप हो रहा है. So consciously you're not inhaling, you're only doing forceful exhalations. So that's Kapalbhati, and because you're doing forceful exhalations, you're also moving your abdomen at the same time during Kapalbhati. So जब हम लोग exhale करते हैं, your stomach should be sinking in मतलब pressing towards your spine. And जब हम लोग inhale करते हैं, तब आपका stomach should be moving away from the spine. Right? So this is the movement. So because you're doing this forcefully and you're doing it a number of times, there's a constant movement of your abdominal area. There's something called diaphragm. Diaphragm is basically a thin muscle which is below your heart or below your lungs, and it actually separates your chest area from the abdomen. तो आपके chest और आपके abdomen को वो separate करता है, उसके बीच में एक thin muscle है. जब हम कपालभाति करते हैं, there is a constant movement of diaphragm, and because of this constant movement, your stomach, your liver, your pancreas, everything starts getting stimulated. So all of these things are very, very important as far as we're talking about belly fat, and therefore Kapalbhati is definitely something that you should do on a daily basis. Again, a very important thing here is daily basis. आप सोचेंगे कि मैं हफ्ते में एक बार करूं and I'm going to see results. That doesn't happen. Always remember, whatever 5 points I'm talking about today, it has to be done consistently every day for you to see results. Maybe after 2 months, 3 months down the line of doing it consistently. As I say with all the exercises, Kapalbhati को भी बहुत ambitiously approach मत करिए, especially if you're new. First try to learn the technique. There's a way you exhale, there's a way you inhale. First उसको अच्छे से learn करने की कोशिश कीजिए, and then work on the repetitions. क्योंकि अगर आप YouTube वीडियोस देखेंगे योगीज के या फिर पीपल योगा टीचर्स, उन लोग कपालभाति एक बार में दे डू hundreds of these exhalations together, so 90, 100 इस तरह के exhalations एक साथ करते हैं. अगर आप नए हैं then please don't try to attempt 90 and 100 exhalations at one go. Start with only 5. Make it 10, make it 15. उसको धीरे धीरे बढ़ाइए. Our bodies are magical beings. आप एक बार उस पर काम करने की कोशिश करते हैं, it really helps you push forward. तो आप करने की कोशिश कीजिए, वो धीरे धीरे अपने आप बढ़ते रहेगा. So the important point here is do it in the right way, the right technique. Do it, progress it धीरे धीरे. एक साथ में बहुत सारा करने का कोशिश मत कीजिए, especially if you're new. And the number 3 thing is be consistent. It's not going to help you if you just do it once a week or twice a week. Try to do it on a daily basis. So that's my first point. The second point is a very wonderful recipe which is in my book, which is the magic mix. आप अभी अगर पूरा का पूरा phase 1, phase 2 नहीं भी करना चाह रहे हैं because you have, you feel you're not prepared, but at least start drinking this magic mix. ये मैजिक मिक्स की रेसिपी चैप्टर 10 में है. चैप्टर 10 में 7 मील प्लानिंग गाइडलाइंस है, उसमें ये मैजिक मिक्स का रेसिपी दिया हुआ है. I'll just brief you on what this is. So basically in warm water you put coriander, you put cumin, you put fennel. Coriander मतलब धनिया, cumin मतलब जीरा, fennel मतलब सौंफ, and then also you grate some fresh ginger. तो ये सबको आप वो warm water में थर्मस में डाल देंगे. You can स्क्वीज सम लेमन जूस. अगर आपको एसिडिटी की शिकायत रहती है, अगर आपको अल्सर्स हैं, देन यू शुड नॉट यूज लेमन, बट बाकी 4 चीजें आप यूज कर सकते हैं. अगर आपको ये सब शिकायतें नहीं है, देन यूज लेमन ऑल्सो. सो यू कैन जस्ट स्टोर इट इन योर थर्मस इन द मॉर्निंग, इवन इफ यू आर वर्किंग. अगर आपका सारा दिन का काम है, यू कैन जस्ट कैरी दिस थर्मस टू योर वर्क and you can just sip on it whole day. This works so beautifully. I mean, I can't even tell you the number of clients I have who have like just felt so light and flatter in their belly after this. So it really works magically. The reason being the cumin, coriander, the fennel, the ginger, all are anti-inflammatory. So as I said, belly fat is mostly inflammatory. It's mostly low grade inflammation. Just going on crunching is not going to help you until and unless you work on the core thing, which is the inflammation. Once you get rid of your inflammation, or at least you start decreasing it, then you do all these core strengthening exercises. It's going to help you, of course, because you're just, as I said, strengthening your muscles. In fact, just to mention, even Kapalbhati helps in building up your core strength, because as I said, you're working on your abdominal muscles very, very vigorously when you're doing forceful exhalations. So core strength is also built up when you're doing Kapalbhati, but of course you can go for the other ones in the gym as well. But you need to target inflammation, which can be done, as I said, through Kapalbhati, number 1. Number 2, as I said, is this magic mix recipe. ये magic mix recipe आप रोज आपको लेना है every day. It is not about how many times per week, as somebody is asking me. You need to take this every single day. And cumin, coriander, fennel, तीनों स्पाइसेस एक ऐसे स्पाइसेस है जो बहुत न्यूट्रल है. लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल ब्लैक पेपर. नाउ ब्लैक पेपर जो है वो थोड़ा स्लाइटली हीटिंग होता है, डिपेंडिंग ऑन आपका क्या पर्सनल कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन है. आप ज्यादा पित्ता अगर है तो ब्लैक पेपर में नॉट बी वेरी ग्रेट फॉर यू. अगर आप बहुत गर्मी की जगह में रह रहे हैं, इट मे नॉट बी ग्रेट फॉर यू. बट एज फार एज द मैजिक मिक्स spices are concerned, जो कि cumin, coriander, fennel and अदरक है, they are so neutral that you can take them, everyone can take them, irrespective of कहाँ रहते हैं, आप क्या करते हैं, all those things. So the magic mix recipe definitely is one thing that you should include in your daily diet. So that is my second point. My third point is about Triphala. I have spoken so much about Triphala. But here's my again 2 cents on Triphala. So Triphala is like this magical herb that people in the West are really obsessing over. तो जैसे कि वेस्ट में हमने देखा था कि हल्दी थी हमारी जो टर्मरिक, that has become like a huge craze in the West. उसी के बाद हमने अश्वगंधा देखा कि अश्वगंधा has become a huge craze in the West. The same thing is Triphala. Now Triphala is also gaining that kind of popularity that turmeric and ashwagandha has already gained, and I do believe it's all for the right reasons, because Triphala is like known as the mother of all remedies. कुछ भी रेमेडी हो, Triphala can be a solution. The other great thing about Triphala is it can be taken by anybody and everybody. There are no contraindications. You are pregnant, you are lactating. Of course, we don't want to reduce belly fat for pregnant women especially, but just to so to speak, there is absolutely no contraindication. The only thing is that Triphala, because it's a colon cleanser. Colon cleanser का मतलब है कि वो आपके अंदर के सारे टॉक्सिन्स, इन्फ्लेमेशन सबको निकाल के बाहर करता है थ्रू योर बाउल्स. आपके कोलोन को, आपके इंटेस्टाइन्स को, पेट को क्लीन करता है. दैट इज वाई अगर आपको ऑलरेडी अगर कोई दिन डायरिया है, अगर आपको ऑलरेडी लूज बाउल्स के प्रॉब्लम है, उस दिन डेफिनेटली यू शुड स्किप Triphala. बट अदरवाइज देयर इज नो सच कॉन्ट्राइंडिकेशन. इट कैन बी टेकन बाय एनीबडी, एवरीबडी, and as I said, it will help in reducing belly fat. Most of the time I have seen ki belly fat, of course the fat is there and all that, I don't disagree, but बहुत बारी bloating, water retention and constipation के कारण भी people do feel heavy on their stomach, people feel heavy on their belly. तो अगर I have seen that, अगर if I am just able to get rid of constipation, bloating, water retention for most of my clients, they start feeling flatter in their belly, their weight on the weighing scale also reduces, your belly starts looking, lighter and flatter and all that. So simply by getting rid of this simple thing, which is your bloating, constipation, which Triphala can very efficiently do. So इट्स लाइक आपके घर में सारे दिन आपने काम किया है, किचन में सारा दिन काम किया है, एंड देन यू जस्ट लीव द ट्रैश, आपका जो किचन का डस्टबिन है उसको आप क्लीन ही नहीं करेंगे, आप ऐसा ही छोड़ देंगे, देन यू नो हाउ इट्स गोइंग टू फील एंड हाउ इट्स गोइंग टू लुक. इन द सेम वे इन योर बॉडी दिस कॉन्स्टेंट मूवमेंट ऑफ बाउल्स हैज टू हैपन. आपको रोज के रोज यू नीड टू पास योर बाउल्स इन द मॉर्निंग. दिस इज अ वेरी वेरी एसेंशियल थिंग टू डू. मोस्ट ऑफ अस nowadays we are living in urban lifestyles where we do not consider constipation as a major threat. But let me tell you that we are talking about belly fat, but if you're not really focusing on ensuring that you're clearing your bowels every day, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years down the line, it can give you very serious diseases, as serious as cancer. So it's very very important that you clear your bowels, you have no bloating, no water retention, no acidity, and for all of these things Triphala is great. So my third point is about Triphala. So ensure that you do this. I also, in my second point, when I was discussing the magic mix recipe, I want to add one point, that even if you do not want to do the magic mix recipe, though I will really encourage you do that, but even if you don't want to do that for any XYZ reason, at least ensure that you have lukewarm water throughout the day. क्या आप lukewarm water गर्मी में भी ले सकते हैं? आप ले सकते हैं. इनफैक्ट इन अ लॉट ऑफ प्लेसेस इन इंडिया इट इज अ कल्चर कि 12 महीने इवन इन समर्स lukewarm water ही सर्व किया जाता है. नॉट ओनली lukewarm but in fact hot water is served. तो there is no problem, but unless you are feeling very uncomfortable, you feel कि मुझे I am not liking it, then that's a completely personal call that you need to take. But if not magic mix, then at least start having lukewarm water through the day. And also ensure that you do not have cold refrigerated water. That's also one of the main reasons why you have this belly fat. If you're having fridge ka pani, cold refrigerated water, ensure that you don't do that. Matke ka pani is fine. There is no problem with matke ka pani, but please avoid refrigerated chilled water or any such refrigerated chilled very chilled beverages, like say a chilled Coke or a chilled cold drink, those kind of things. Okay, so again I'll revise before I talk about my last 2 points. First is Kapalbhati, the second is the magic mix recipe, and avoiding cold beverages, cold water, as I said. The third point is about Triphala and avoiding constipation, bloating, all of these things, any digestive distress, any digestive issues, avoiding that on a daily basis. You need to ensure that. So these are the 3 points. Now the fourth point is about eating early. The dinner, so you eat early and you sleep early. Like one of the very very important things to do, that you eat early and you also sleep early, right? People who have read my book, they would know about something that I described as MMC, which is the migrating motor complex. Now the migrating motor complex is what? It's a cleansing wave. जैसे कि आपने अगर कहीं पे खाना खाया रात में, आपने कहीं होटल में रूम बुक किया और आपने रूम सर्विस से आपने खाना मंगवाया, आपने खाना खाया, अब आपको सोना है, तो सोने के पहले वुड यू नॉट कॉल द हाउस कीपिंग सेइंग दैट हे प्लीज कम एंड क्लीन माई रूम बिकॉज आई वांट टू स्लीप, या फिर आप वहीं वैसे ही सो जाएंगे? Of course you would want somebody to come, the housekeeping to come, clean the room for you, and then you will go to sleep, right? So in the same way, in our body we have something called MMC, the migrating motor complex. And ये MMC जो है ये हमारे बॉडी का हाउस कीपिंग है. जब हम खाना खाते हैं तो obviously the nutrients get digested, assimilated and all of that, but there are undigested materials, there are debris, there are bacteria, there are foreign particles, there are at times certain bad bacteria also that go into our stomach, क्योंकि हमारे हाथों में कभी कुछ होता है जो हम खाने के साथ चला जाता है, कभी हमारे जो हम खाने का हमारा बर्तन होता है उसमें होता है. So all of that does go inside when we eat. तो ये सब जो है इनको क्लीन करने के लिए खाना खाने के बाद में एमएमसी जो है क्लेंजिंग वेव है, जो एक तरह से आप समझिए कि हमारे गट जो है, हमारा एब्डोमिनल कैविटी जो है, मसल्स जो है वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होते हैं और वो उस कॉन्ट्रैक्शन से वो एमएमसी वेव है, इट्स अ क्लेंजिंग वेव जो ये सारे अनडाइजेस्टेड मटेरियल को क्लेंस करता है. Right? Now, if this happens efficiently or if it happens the way it should happen, then you're really nice, you're really great because आपने खाना खाया और जो leftovers है, the party is over, leftovers are there and the leftovers have been cleaned up. But if that MMC doesn't do its job, then of course it's a bad scenario for us. And वो MMC अपना job कब नहीं करता है? MMC अपना job तब नहीं करता है when it is too late in the night. तो अगर आप खाना बहुत लेट खाते हैं, रात में 10 बजे, 11 बजे, even 9:30, then the MMC is absent. It's like, you know, you had your dinner but the housekeeping is not there. So what you then do is that कि आपने खाना खाया, the housekeeping wasn't there to clean the room और आप उसी गंदे रूम में सो गए. तो अगर आप ये बार बार करते रहेंगे, you continue doing this for day in day out, weeks and months and years together, then what you get is this low grade inflammation that I was talking about. What you get is SIBO, which जिसके बारे में चर्चा मैंने अपने बुक में करी है, which is nothing but small intestinal bowel disorder. So you get SIBO, you get this low grade inflammation, you get belly fat. So all of these things happen simply for this thing that the MMC was not able to do its job, and the MMC was not able to do its job because you ate food very late. MMC भी सोने चला जाता है ना, because the housekeeping also works at specific time. You can't keep calling the housekeeping from your hotel room whenever you want. So even in your body, the housekeeping is there only for a certain period of time. It is absent very late in the night.
Therefore, it is important कि
खाना जल्दी खाएं, you have your early dinner, and the very next important point is that you also sleep early. Because the moment I say कि have an early dinner, people start, you know, throwing these questions on me. अरे but हम अगर
तो अगर हम जगे हुए हैं तो भूख लग जाएगी तो क्या करेंगे, कैसे खाएंगे?
यही है कि आप जगे हुए क्यों हो? It's time for you to sleep. Right? So eat early and sleep early. jaldi khao, jaldi so. If you're really serious about your belly fat and your health, as I explained, belly fat is connected to health also, then it is important that you sleep early and you also have your dinner early. अगर कई लोग हैं जो बोलते हैं मैं तो ऑफिस से ही लेट आता हूँ या आती हूँ and I come back only at 9 p.m. then I mean the only thing we can do is we can do our best. Find out ways on what you can do. Most of my clients, if at all they come late from office, वो अपना dinner इस तरह से reschedule because we are working on their lifestyle, right? So we work on a middle ground where I say them that okay, by 7:30 you start having dinner in your office itself, so that at least जब आप घर आए 9 साढ़े 9, you take a shower, you freshen up and then you can sleep, right? अभी ऐसा क्या है कि आप 9 साढ़े 9 ऑफिस से आएंगे, फिर आप फ्रेशन अप होंगे, फिर आप टीवी चलाएंगे, उसके बाद आप सोचेंगे कि क्या करना है खाने के बारे में. कई लोग उस समय फिर फूड ऑर्डर करेंगे फूड ऐप से एंड खाते खाते 10 साढ़े 10 11 हो जाता है एंड देन सोते सोते तो 12 साढ़े 12 हो जाता है. बोथ ऑफ दीज थिंग्स आर एक्सट्रीमली हार्मफुल फॉर योर लॉन्ग टर्म हेल्थ, फॉर द बेली फैट. Right? So do the best that you can. If suppose right now you are eating at say 9 p.m, try to make it 8:30 at least. After 15 days, 20 days, 30 days, you will realize that you would yourself want to make it 8 p.m. Right? So the ideal time to eat a dinner is definitely around sunset. There is no two ways about it. एंड अगर वो नहीं कर पाते हैं तो आपको वही करना है जो आपके कैपेबिलिटी में है, बट एटलीस्ट डू सम इम्प्रूवमेंट
in your dinner timings and also some improvement in your
timings. Very
today only I posted this picture of Taapsee where she's sporting
that abs and everybody is like loving it. I'm getting so many messages asking it and all that. Now Taapsee and I, we have been working for the last 5 years, so she's been on this lifestyle for the last 5 years. But even now when we do work on these kind of transformations where there is a certain project and she wants to even get more ripped or get more trimmed, so to speak, especially on her abs and all that, then the first thing I tell her that you shift your dinner to even 1 or 2 hours early. So any which ways, as I said, we have been working for the last 5 years, तो वो होता ही नहीं है कि वो बहुत लेट डिनर करती हैं, ऐसा तो होता ही नहीं है. She is maximum having her dinner by 8:30 last.
We are working on these kind of transformations, like for now what we are doing with her
is really winding up her dinner by 5:30, 5:40 or maybe 6 at last, right? So this is one of the things that
you start having your dinner early and you start sleeping early.
Point, the fifth point is also waking up early. So the good old proverb which is there, ki early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy and wise. So this is what it is. You have to wake up early as well. Now why do you have to wake up early? Firstly, अगर आप जल्दी सो रहे हैं तो जल्दी उठना is not a big thing. That will start coming automatically. So it starts from the night. You start working on your dinners, you start working on your sleep, your bedtime, and automatically you will start waking up early. इसका कारण क्या है? I have spoken about the Ayurvedic clock a number of times. I have put posts, so you please go to the guide section, check all those things. In the morning time, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. is the time when you should have been like आपको उठ चुका हो जाना चाहिए. The very best time to wake up is of course somewhere around sunrise, and that's the way your
clock is behaving in the way it should. So
that part is something that I've covered multiple times, so I don't want to talk about Ayurvedic clock again. But even if we talk about the Western science which talks about the hormones, so there is one hormone which is called cortisol, there's another hormone which is called melatonin. Now cortisol levels are linked to belly fat. अगर आपको high cortisol levels है, then it is linked to the belly fat. Cortisol जो है वो melatonin का opposite है. Melatonin हमारा sleep hormone है, वो हमें अच्छी नींद दिलाता है, and cortisol उसका opposite है. तो जाहिर सी बात है, in a natural healthy body, the melatonin
during the evening time, ताकि कि आपको naturally अच्छी deep sleep.
And your cortisol should be high in the morning time, so that you're alert, you're awake, you're passing your bowels, you're focusing on your work, all of that. But when we see people with a lot of obesity, we see people with a lot of belly fat, then this thing is
cortisol is which should be high in the morning.
इसमें हाई होता है, जिसके वजह से नींद ही नहीं आती है, जिसके वजह से हमें लगता है that oh I am feeling
इवनिंग में जाके मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि सारा काम याद आ रहा है, सब कुछ करने का दिल कर रहा है.
Energy in the world, so that happens.
This hormonal situation has reversed for that person.
Has increased
and melatonin has increased in the morning.
इसके वजह से दिन में नींद आती है और रात में आंख खुली रहती है. तो अगर आपको इसको नेचुरल वे में ठीक करना है, सही करना है, सो दैट यू लूज बेली फैट ऑल्सो, देन द ओनली वे टू डू दिस इज व्हेन यू स्टार्ट स्लीपिंग अर्ली इन द नाइट एंड यू स्टार्ट वेकिंग अप अर्ली इन द डे. नाउ अगर यू आर स्ट्रगलिंग विद ऑल दिस कि मैं कोशिश तो करती हूँ या करता हूँ, माई इंटेंशंस आर देयर, बट आई एम जस्ट नॉट एबल टू गेट आउट ऑफ दिस cycle of how so somebody is talking that my voice isn't very audible. Is it like that? Okay, I'll try to speak little louder. So so if you are feeling that अगर आपका जो sleep hygiene है that is not proper, आपका जो sleep hygiene है, intention है that you want to sleep early, you want to wake up early, but you're not able to get out of this rut, then please go to chapter 8 in my book. I have given some lovely tips in the sleep section कि वो सारे tips क्या हैं जो आप इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं जिससे आप
actually ये pattern जो है ये improve होगा, it will come back to its natural. Check that section on sleep chapter.
You will have lot many suggestions over there. It is also there, as I said, in the guide section of our Instagram page, so you can check there also. So before I sign off, I'll summarize once again very quickly that Kapalbhati, my first point, do Kapalbhati consistently every day. The second point is sip on the magic mix recipe every single day. Don't skip that. The number 3 point is having Trifla. Trifla
for life. ऐसा नहीं है कि आप उसको जिंदगी भर लेना है,
ले लेना है, ये सब बुक में दिया गया है, युक्ताहार बुक में चैप्टर 5 के FAQs में है. So check that. I have spoken about that in many of my videos, live videos also, तो वो भी आप देख सकते हैं. The number 4 point is about having an early dinner and going to bed early, and the number 5th point is also waking up early in the morning. Exposing yourself to morning sunlight can really help you reverse your cortisol situation, which is linked to bed. So
में जल्दी उठिए and ensure that you
eyes, yourself, your skin to that early morning rays, especially now because there is summers. तो अगर आप बहुत लेट उठेंगे और बहुत लेट अपने आप को एक्सपोज करेंगे, then you will just expose yourself to a lot of harsh sunlight of the summer season, which we don't want. So here we are talking about the early morning rays. So do that. So these are my.
Hope you find this useful. I'll try to take 1 or 2 questions. There's somebody who's asking,
from where to learn the proper technique for Kapalbhati. The proper technique for Kapalbhati is there on YouTube. If you just go, you will be able to find out. And as I have been telling you, Shivananda Yoga, Iyengar Yoga, Ashtang Yoga, which is from the Mysore, these are all great traditional schools. तो इनके ही कोई वीडियोस देखिए, because then we know that these are pure forms, these are unadulterated and very authentic forms that they will be teaching you. Or otherwise you can just sign up with some teacher who can actually personally face to face teach you the techniques. Okay, now somebody is asking me about the book. So Lovepreet Singh, the book is available on Amazon at a very nominal price, so we are really not sending out the book on emails to people. You can just go and purchase it from Amazon, Flipkart, or just buy it from any bookstore. So okay, I hope you find this insightful, I hope you find this informative, and I hope you're able to put this into practice. If you have any questions, then as usual you can post it as comments below this video once I post this video on our page. Take care, and as I said, we start phase 3 from tomorrow. So congratulations to everybody who has been taking part in this project. And also I will be sharing the feedback form on our Instagram story very soon. So please fill that form so that we are in touch with each other, and I know what exactly you guys are doing and how you're progressing. Thank you.